All right, now the Occupy Wall Street protests turning out to be profitable for private security firms. Paul Viollis is the CEO of Risk Control Strategies, and he's here with us in New York. Right, short, sharp questions. Has your business picked up since Occupy Wall Street started?
Significantly, Stuart, yes, no question.
Who are you protecting, offering security services to?
From Wall Street executives, financial district executives, and again, continuing in our practice in protecting the affluent.
What kind of protection do they want? Like bodyguards walking down the street with them, or what?
Executive protection. Most of the folks that have been calling us are really concerned about security at their office buildings while they're in public, and then of late, most importantly, are the ones at their homes. We've had some communication from some clients that are truly concerned with how safe they are at home while they're traveling, being that their schedules are posted.
Yeah.
We've had some clients that had some emails that are concerning them. So we've been spending a good amount of time trying to fortify those residents.
Fortify them?
No question.
So that's an interesting word.
Yes.
Fortify them.
Yes.
All right. Define fortify somebody's private home. What do you do?
Well, basically, we go past the quintessential security at someone's home, and we work more in lines of trying to provide a tiered level of security so that in lieu of someone knowing when the security working when someone's in their home, our security typically lets them know when someone's actually stepped on their property.
Oh, okay. That kind of electronic surveillance of the grounds of the property, that kind of
yes.
thing.
Are real threats up?
No question. And they're significant. And that's
you
an
can
important
judge what's a
question.
real threat? You can judge that? You know what's a real threat and what's a prank?
And really, that's the most important part, because what we're doing is, instead of having people just throw money at a problem, that doesn't really help. When a client comes in, you have to validate the threat. You have to make sure, is this really a threat? So in lieu of just saying, let's just go ahead and spend X or have people work and protect you 24/7, is there really a threat, and to what extent? And then once we've categorized that and validated it, then you can create a security deliverable that's consistent with the threat.
What do you think the threat is? Physical harm by an individual done to an executive, or an invasion of someone's home territory by a union demonstration, for example? What kind of threat are you dealing with?
The human being.
The individual? The
individual, and there's no question about that. When you look at the type of communications that are coming in, and granted, Occupy Wall Street is sending out a very clear message, and that's fine. They're entitled. But in any movement, whether it's peaceful or not, you always have a share of zealots. And clearly, this is not going to be an exception to that. And I truly believe we're in the embryonic stage of that.
Do you have bodyguards? I mean, you offer that kind of service?
We do. We have executive protection professionals that we work with our clients.
24/7?
24 hours a day.
Standing next to you with
Yes,
a loaded for bear?
Well, the only thing different about the crew that we have is that they're not that quintessential role, so you probably wouldn't know they're there.
How much, last question, how much does it run to for a 1 month, say, of total protection? I mean, you're really going to take care of it.
You really want to put the chips in the middle of the table. All in? Then we're talking about personal protection.
Yeah, the whole bit.
It's for a whole month, 30 days.
Yes.
It's hard to say. I mean,
no, it's not hard to say.
It really is.
What is it?
I am in charge.
100,000?
It could be 100,000. It could be north of 100,000. It could be 50,000.
I just wanted a number.
Right.
I got one.
But you did, though.
I did. I got it. Paul Viollis, we thank you very much for joining us.
Pleasure.
Good stuff.